Tell you a little story. To be honest, I never thought I'd be alive to tell this story. I never thought my life would change forever.
At 21, spoken word artist Leo Barbe was shot and left for dead. He survived 4 surgeries, but struggled with images of his attacker. Post-traumatic stress disorder led him to try to take his own life, but in his darkest days, he found new purpose. Leo is the creator of Think, Don't Shoot, an organization aimed at reducing youth violence, and we're so pleased to have Leo with us now. We heard just a bit about your story there, but you were in Montreal when you were shot. Tell us more about what went down, Leo.
Montreal was really a place for celebration for me that year. It was Canada Day weekend, jazz festival. We went to celebrate with a number of friends, and we went to a club. We kind of had a great time, and throughout the night I lost some of my friends and had to take a cab back to the residence on my own. And Montreal's a lot of one-way streets, so the taxi driver said, "Let me save you some money today." Stops at this metro station, a subway station connected to an alleyway. He's like, "See at the end of that alleyway, that's your building." And it was actually directly connected to my building. So there was a spotlight. It was like that moment of not thinking, like dark alleyway, city I've never been, 2 in the morning, maybe not the greatest idea, right?
And there's someone there with a gun.
Yeah, so he came out of the corner of the alleyway, and it was really like a scene from a movie. Like anytime I'm telling this story, it almost seems like it's not me.
Yeah.
And he jumped out of the corner of the alleyway, asked me for a cigarette. I kind of waved him off, said, "No, I don't smoke." And he pulled out the gun and said, "Give me all your money," and got very aggressive. And I play rugby. I was very active. I'm a big guy, so I didn't, I'm kind of like, take it easy, take it easy. We got to the corner of the alleyway. I tripped on a small fence. He shot me in the stomach and then coupled me between his legs and tried to shoot me in the head. The paramedics told my parents later that I apparently turned in pain, went into my back, second bullet, and came out of my chest. And he ran off with, my cell phone and about $10 from my wallet, nothing really. And the only reason why I'm actually still here is a morning mailman delivering mail to the building found my body, tripped over my body as he was delivering mail, went inside, told the security guard to call 911, came back outside, performed CPR, and saved my life.
4 surgeries later, and PTSD, which led you at one point to take your own life.
Yeah.
How did you get through those dark times and figure out that you had a message, you had a gift that you wanted to share with young people? Because you survived, you want them to as well.
Yeah, exactly. It was a brutal process, to be honest. It was never an overnight thing for me. I really, I really pride myself on having amazing people around me, especially my mom, my dad, family, friends. And my dad was the one that really pushed me. So, like he was my cheerleader. Like, you live for a reason, you went through this for a reason, stay positive, it's your emotions behind your choice.
But did you believe that?
Never. Oh, no, of course not. And on a long drive back from St. Catharines, we were visiting my sister. And he's like, "You know what, I want you to listen to this last 2 minutes of Martin Luther King's speech." Just almost like...
The I Have a Dream speech?
No, the one before he was assassinated.
Ah, that one,
and
yes.
We've, I've been to the mountaintop,
yes.
and I've seen over. And
almost predicting his death.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was like a light switch went off in my head. One man, one voice, one movement was able to change the world forever. I started having images of myself speaking, half my story, half motivational, and this breath of knowledge just took over me. Emotions behind choices. Think before you speak. Anger equals fear. Fear equals anger. The ripple effects of violence. Why does that matter? Both sides of the gun. I don't want to just help the kid who's been victimized. I want to help the kid stop his actions before he victimizes.
Which is the think.
Don't shoot.
That's right.
And it really is thinking before action, not just gun violence, but mental health, daily actions, positive choices, and taking control of your life.
1.5 million kids later, you've been to schools right across this country. You're now pushing into the States, hopefully getting to Chicago. And boy,
yeah, we were just talking about that.
They need you there. And I want to thank you for what you're doing. You continue doing exactly what you're doing. We're going to keep in touch with you, okay?
Yes, it means a lot.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you, Mercy. Thank you so much.
Good to have you here, Leo. We'll have a link to Think, Don't Shoot on our website, canadaam.ctvnews.ca.